versus no, everything there's a cause and effect.
Yeah.
You don't just get disease, which is distortion from nothing. It all starts, there's a
There's
beginning
something
point.
you're doing, something
And
you're feeling, something you're saying,
yep.
some way you're acting, some way you're behaving.
And just like the legal system, how it's designed to control your emotions and designed to operate off of fraud, the system in the health system is designed to create sick people mentally, physically, spiritually. It's to detach you from source. If you are not connected to your creator, if you're not connected to the very thing that gave us life, you're hopeless. It's like a kid without a father. You go look at all the statistics of kids raised without fathers in the household and go look at how their systems are. It's crumbling when there is not a figure that is there to dictate how you're supposed to live your life with standards, boundaries, and rules that keep you in a high amplifying space. You are by default more susceptible to falling into a so below frequency and thus creating the circumstances of dis-ease. And that can come in physical illness, that can come from stress, suffering, that can come from just being full of hate. These are all side effects of staying in a certain frequency for too long. And it's the system's designed to keep you there because that's their jurisdiction. They control the chaos. They want chaos because then they can manipulate how people feel. And if they can manipulate how you feel, they can manipulate a future outcome. So in order to mix that with what they want, they put things into your feed. They want you to see things. They want you to see the world that they want to manifest. And in order to make that manifest with the vision, they have to make you feel things. So they put news out. They hyper push certain events in the world so that everyone feels this resentment, this guilt, this hate, this fear.
They're
They
doing it
want
right
that.
now.
Yeah, they're doing it right now. Like, look at the everything going on in the U.S., everything going on, the wars, the kidnappings, ICE. There's a lot of stuff going on to make you feel a certain way
They want you to
because
feel so unsafe in your own standing because they know that you don't know where you stand, how you stand, and why you stand. So therefore, it's easy to rip the rug out from underneath your house of cards, and you feel so much uncertainty and so much fear that then you're begging them to give you the safety that already exists within you.
yeah, like, and that hits people more when they don't follow God, when there's no creator, when there is no standard in your life of how you are supposed to operate and who you are, when you know what your body is capable of on a molecular level, and even with just healing yourself by believing you're not going to be sick anymore, you're healed, putting yourself in a state, in a future state where you know you're healed and living as if you are that. Like, that's what they're going for. They're going for people that are ignorant to that. They're trying to create a world where you're detached from source. And when
And
you're detached from source, you're hopeless in their eyes, and they can control you.
yes, and that weakness is where they get in and get the control. But here's the thing, the beautiful thing that I love about creator and creation is that the story was already written.
Mm-hmm.
The victory is already ours.
Yeah.
And they want us to not know that it exists and that we only have to step into it and to simplify our lives, take all that weight off of our shoulders. I only need to step into all of this. I don't have to be what they say. I don't have to fear the things that they say I have to fear. And this is what we do within the legal system. When we don't know where we come from and we don't know the truth, we can't express that truth. And therefore, when someone comes knocking with some kind of notice from a lawyer or some kind of summons from a court or anything like that, it immediately brings up fear from the uncertainty inside of ourselves. And all we have to do is be better at following and being obedient and surrendering to the path that's calling us, because that'll solidify us in our faith, our conviction, our standing, all of it.